I hate Mother's Day and Father's Day. I hate them. I don't think they're legit holidays at all. But let me get one thing clear. It's not because I don't like buying people gifts. I do. In fact, if anything, I like giving gifts more than I like getting gifts. You know, when people open presents and I like seeing the look on their face, it warms the cockles of my heart, and I like it. I mean, more often than not, I make people open their presents before it's even their birthday because I just can't wait to see their face light up when they open their present. But if it's fireworks, then the face definitely would light up. That isn't even my joke, I stole that off a podcast. So it's not like I don't like giving people presents. I like treating people any time of the year. I mean, not long ago, I bought my friend Portal 2 on Steam. No reason. I just thought I should. I thought it was a good idea. But I first realised that I didn't like Mother's Day or Father's Day when I didn't get my mum anything for Mother's Day. Not a card or anything. And I know you probably think I'm a horrible person, but to my knowledge, we never celebrated Mother's Day here because to my knowledge, I don't recall us ever considering it a real holiday. And then I didn't get her a card or anything and she was offended. And that got me thinking. If it was a birthday or an anniversary or Christmas, I would totally understand. Those are real holidays. There's something to actually celebrate there. It's like a tradition, something in the Bible or something. I haven't read the Bible. I don't know the history behind it, but you get the point. But Mother's Day and Father's Day is pretty common knowledge, literally invented by card companies to keep them in business. People who already have a lot of money invented Mother's Day and Father's Day to get more money. And that's all it is. That is all it is. But I guess somewhere down the line people added this artificial meaning to it where if you don't get me a present on this day, I'm not going to look you in the face for the rest of your life. I feel the same way about Valentine's Day as well. It just feels like a relationship's worth shouldn't be all down to what you do on this one specific day of the year. Why does that matter more than any other day if I were to get you a present? It doesn't... If there was a kid's day, if there was like a teenager's son day, offspring day, I don't know, I guarantee I would not want them to get me anything because it wouldn't mean anything. I mean, a couple of years ago they tried forcing Grandparents' Day, 27th of September. I don't know why I remember it, but I do. And no one bought it. No one fell for it because it's like, yeah, we love our grandparents, we don't need a day to prove it. I mean, when there's a day devoted to it, it becomes like a test. Like, if you still like me, you will get me a present on this day. That's not what it's all about. It just feels like it's completely missing the point altogether, and I'm spitting a lot. It just feels really manufactured. Like, it feels like, oh, let's get my dad a present because it's Father's Day, not because I want to treat him, because I love him, because it's the holiday, because it's an obligation, because it proves that I love my parents, not just... You know, am I alone on this? I don't feel like I am. I hope I'm not alone. I hope someone agrees with me and sees what I'm trying to say. I mean, let me state again, it's not because I don't like getting people presents, it's the opposite. It's because I like getting people presents, but on these days, like Mother's Day and Father's Day, it means less because it's an obligation. It's a holiday where you have to get mum and dad presents, otherwise that proves that you don't love them, I guess. I don't know. Even The Simpsons took the piss out of this. Like, in The Simpsons, they created Love Day, like this corporate fat cat bigwigs up in this big skyscraper corporation. And they're like, why don't we make a new holiday? Let's bank on people's love for their parents. Let's get money out of them to prove that they love their parents, and they end up making Love Day, and instantly Homer falls for it and he gets really obsessed with it. And Lisa's saying this holiday was literally created by, like, you know, Hallmark to keep them in business. Why are we treating this like a real holiday? It isn't to me. It really isn't. If I ever become a father or a mother, yeah, I don't know where my life's going at the moment. I'm not gonna want a present or a card. I'm gonna treat it like any other day. I think the main reason my mum and my dad get offended when I don't get them anything is because all their friends get taken to the cinema or to a restaurant because their sons do it for them. But wouldn't it mean more if it was because it was a random day? Not because they have to prove a point. It's to prove a point. That's what it is. It's because it's Mother's Day. Because, well, it's Mother's Day, so I guess I've got to. That's all it is. I want to feel honoured. Like, oh, he's doing this because he has to. That's not a gift. That's an obligation. I'm just going to end this video here because I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over. But I feel like as soon as I finish this video, I'll find a really good way to, a really eloquent way to word it. And I wish I would have said that in the video. But, you know, I feel like I've kind of made my point overall. Do you agree with me? Do you think I've got a point? I mean, like I keep saying, it's not because I don't love my mum and dad, it's because I do love them. That a holiday centred around it, where you've got this manufactured test of love. I just feel like it's really ingenuine, and I'd just rather treat them on a random day than be assigned to a holiday where I must treat them. Do you agree with that, or do you think I just have a really weird view of things? Do you think I take it a bit too seriously? Do you think my mum and dad take it a bit too seriously? What do you think? I really want to know, because there's no right or wrong answer. I'm not going to say that I'm right. If you think that I'm dead wrong, tell me below. Tell me word to your mother, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. It's not even Mother's Day, it's Father's Day. So that's pretty much my thoughts on Mother's Day and Father's Day. See you next time, everyone.